Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Adam, and we're from Braindead Studios, the makers of the cult classic award-winning documentary Helpless, A Brief History of Survival Horror in Video Games.
What awards? I didn't get any awards.
The award for Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Best Screenplay, and Best Picture. You know, those awards.
Yeah, we'll support this.
And let's begin.
So Adam, do you play video games?
Only the violent ones.
And you're going to love Manhunt, which during its release attracted a lot of controversy for its brutal murdering and even got an AO rating. This rating means the game is for adults only.
Like porn.
And for games, an AO rating is the kiss of death because most retailers won't sell them.
So why did the game get no AO rating?
Well, I'll show you. And the game garnered even more controversy due to its release on the Wii console.
Why?
Well, Adam, I'm glad you asked.
Wow.
Do you want to play?
Not now, but this does remind me of the time I played Grand Theft Auto 4, and after that, all I wanted to do was blow stuff up and whittle a shank out of my toothbrush.
You're really not helping me prove that games don't make people violent. Will you stop whittling your toothbrush?
Fine, but when zombies take over the world and you find yourself unprepared, I will laugh at you as I carve out my escape with my handy-dandy toothbrush shank.
Speaking of shanks and zombie apocalypses, actually I don't think I can make a transition out of that.
Okay, how about blue lesbian aliens?
Much better. We're going to sidetrack from horror for a minute and talk about just that. In a game called Mass Effect, the game had a love scene between two women, one of which was a blue alien. Seeing a story, Fox News gathered a group of experts to discuss the game on TV. They said the game showed full digital nudity and sex, and that the game was targeted to minors.
What the experts failed to discuss was the truth, that there is no frontal nudity in the game, and in fact, all the nudity that is shown is abstract side views.
Oh, it sounds like you studied this game very closely.
Not to mention the fact that the game was given an M rating, which means you have to be a certain age to buy the game. In fact, you could see worse on daytime television shows where there's absolutely no way to filter out mature content to kids.
Good thing sex in video games hasn't turned pornographic.
Hot coffee?
Kind of a bad time for a coffee break.
Never mind. So back to the hotness that is survival horror games.
This game isn't controversial for its violence or gore, even though it has plenty of both. But this game has been labeled as racist.
Oh, Resident Evil 5. This game I know something about. So Resident Evil 5 is considered racist because it has a white guy killing Africans.
But didn't Resident Evil 4 have a white guy killing Hispanics? And no one complained about that.
True.
So what happened next?
CAPCOM decided to add a few white guys to the zombie mix and bring in a supporting character that looks like Jill Valentine dipped in tea. So our next game is, drum roll please. I said drum roll please.
It's Doom.
You suck.
So Doom was controversial for little things like heavy violence, extreme gore, and satanic imagery.
Did you say satanic imagery?
Yeah, stuff like pentagrams and blood sacrifices.
Don't stop, buddy. There's nothing you can do for me. They're all gone. Surprised us.
Back in 1993, when Doom was released, many people considered video games a kid's hobby and a waste of time, and unfortunately that idea still persists today.
Now the gaming industry and culture is evolving, and the average gamer is in their mid-30s, and many games are being considered work of art, both technically and visually.
One of those games is the critically acclaimed BioShock.
Anyways, the controversy arose when it was revealed that the player would be able to either save or harvest the young girls in the game, called Little Sisters. So this would mean that the player would have to choose between saving a young girl's life or killing the child for their own gain.
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us.
That's all for now. We hope you've learned that video games are more than violent getaways for kids, and that games are creative works of art and continue to innovate and entertain men and women of all ages, races, and backgrounds.
Thanks for listening.